The Truthear 0. Overall build quality, I don't like this termination. I don't like right angle. I don't like how the strain reliever is. It hardly has a buffer. Not great. Ear hooks, they're comfortable. They kind of remind me of the Aria ear hooks, but yeah, again, not great. But cable, it feels okay. Shells, they're okay. I like the color. It's like a blue, but it's also purple. Depends on the lighting. The nozzle is huge, just massive. That's a problem. Some tips were a problem to get on there, and yeah, it was just like a fight, and it caused me some comfort issues. I found these Tin Hi-Fi blue tips. They seem to get on there okay, and I got a pretty decent fit with those. It's just the comfort on these is it's just not it for me. Sound though, sound. How do they sound? Bass was surprisingly good, much better than I was expecting. Given that it has a bass tuck, I don't normally like IEMs that have a bass tuck. Um, Overall, not bad there. I again better than I was expecting. Bass seemed to have a decent impact, seemed to have a decent amount of feel, and it was pretty enjoyable for a lot of my tracks. Not all of them, but a lot of them. The mids were pretty solid until you get into like the upper mids going into the treble. My set in particular, I'm not too sure if this is a unit variation thing, if this is a personal sensitivity thing, but my set seems to have a little too much energy going on between 4 and 8K for me personally. Probably more that 5 6K region. I'm not 100% sure though, to be completely honest. I do have a 711 coupler on the way, and I will measure it then. But until then, I can't exactly be sure. All I know is with some EQ, I don't mind this set. Without EQ, I can't listen to this set for a very long period of time. Between the comfort and that me being sensitive to whatever's going on there, yeah, it's just not for me personally. The air, it's sufficient. I didn't feel like I was lacking. And the overall quality and the technicalities were pretty solid. If you're into Harman, if you're into this kind of tuning, this might be the set for you. But for me personally, it's just not it for me personally. Let's talk about some tracks. Hold the Line by Tom Morello. Snare drums in particular, they just a little too sharp for me. I did not enjoy that, and the bass guitar, it feels out of whack. Because in real life, like when you play a bass guitar, you're going up the string. It's pretty linear. There's no tucks, so it's a weird effect on some songs. With this song, yeah, it wasn't a very great replay. Nora Jones, don't know why. Surprisingly not bad. I actually really enjoyed the replay of this song on this set. I had not a lot of issues at all. I'd be nitpicking, really. Audio Slave, Show Me How to Live. Snare drums, way too hot. Things that click and, ping and tick and tack and snap and crackle and pop and Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Those types of sounds, they give me a problem. I was distracted. Some might find that enjoyable. For me personally, I did not find that enjoyable. I found it distracting. And snare drums I found painful at times. I had to listen to the set lower than I would normally listen to most sets, because I was having some sensitivity issues with something going on there. Bass guitar again, I don't like tucks, but for some songs it doesn't seem to bother me. It just, for songs like that, yes, it did bother me for that song. Big Boy, All Night. Sounded really good. Actually, I don't think I had any complaints with that song. So it seems to be a track dependent set for me. Really depends on the song. So yeah, if your library is mostly not bass guitar focused, like guitar kind of focused stuff, this is probably a pretty wicked set. If you don't have, these sensitivity issues that I personally have. For me personally, I don't like this set at all. It's not for me. I don't enjoy its tuning. I don't enjoy that how snare drums are coming off. It actually is painful for me at times. But I can see why others might like this set. It's just not for me. I think that's my conclusion. So, yeah, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.